Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. Hey, I appreciate everybody for clicking on this video. Make sure y'all hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video. I greatly appreciate you. So today, man, I want to answer a question because some guys have been asking me about wet dreams. Is it a relapse? Did you relapse in your sleep? Okay, man. So we gonna set it straight right now. Make sure y'all stick around for the whole video because we gonna tap in. So there's a difference between you releasing in your sleep and you doing it while you're conscious. Okay, and I don't even want to call it a relapse. All right. Some guy asked me, why do I keep relapsing in my sleep? Let's take that word relapse away. Okay, because a relapse to me, by definition, is something that you consciously make a decision to do. So for example, if I say, hey, I'm gonna stop eating donuts for a month, and then, 2 weeks in, I go and I eat a donut, that's a relapse because I made that conscious decision. You feel me? But when you're asleep, you're not really in full control, of certain things. If you're asleep and you have a wet dream, a nocturnal emission, you're not in full control of that, right? So it's not a relapse. All right, so let's get that straight right now. Another thing I want to talk about is there's a difference. All right, there are different reasons why you have wet dreams. Okay, some people think that when you have a wet dream, you're being attacked, and that's not always the case. Okay, so I'm gonna outline the differences. One of the differences is that when you have a wet dream, okay, understand on this journey you are shutting yourself off from certain aspects you used to indulge in, certain things you used to do. So you used to release a lot, or you might have been having sex a lot. So when you shut that off, right, your body has to fill that void. So this is why you have a wet dream, because you're lacking in that department. You're not getting that pleasure that you used to. So your body's going to recreate that, right? So that's one reason. Another reason why is because your body is getting rid of excess, seed that you have built up. Okay, guys, you got to understand. Also, watching what you eat. Okay, because if you eating BS, you can't expect to build a strong, healthy seed. So what happens is your body takes the food that you eat. That food turns into blood over time, and over time that blood turns into semen. Okay, turns into your seed. So you have to understand that when you're eating toxic foods, man, you're building a unhealthy seed, and then your body's going to get rid of that unhealthy seed. Okay, it's going to get rid of all the toxins. So this is why it'll do it in the form of a wet dream. Okay, you're releasing toxic seed. All right, so retention, this journey is bigger than just holding on, man. You got to change every aspect of your life. And this is why I say, guys, this is a journey to become the best version of yourself, because you have to change your habits. You got to create a new routine for yourself. All right, this is not an easy quick fix, not an instant gratification journey, man. This is a whole redefining self. This is what it's all about. Redefining who you are for the better. All right. So the difference is, man, is when you're being attacked, you'll know when you're being attacked. All right, because I've been attacked many a times, in the past. And when you're being attacked, you actually gonna get a visit from that succubus. Okay, you gonna get a visit, like, for real. It's been, look, I'll give y'all an example. There was one time, man, like I was sleeping on my stomach, right? And then I wake up and I feel something heavy on my back. And I turn, and I kid you not, I seen this witch-like lady sitting on my back, right? And I know now that that was the succubus. And sometimes the succubus actually come into your dreams in the form of a beautiful woman to try to seduce you. You know what I'm saying? But the real image of the succubus is an old witch-like lady with white hair. Okay, and when you being attacked by that SCX demon, right? You actually gonna get a visit. You gonna see it. You gonna know. You gonna feel the energy. All right. So there's a difference between just having wet dreams and actually being attacked. Wet dreams don't mean you're being attacked. Okay. So I want you guys to dispel, that rumor right now. All right. Your body goes through many things. Your body has to self-regulate. You know, it has to clean itself out. It has to make sure everything is working how it's supposed to, so that your body can stay efficient. All right. And sometimes the seed that you have built up is not efficient. Right. So if you eating a lot of BS food, you'll notice you have a lot of wet dreams because your body doesn't want to keep that. You got deformed tadpoles inside of you. So your seed gets information from you. So if you have all these deformed tadpoles in you, you're less likely to have a strong counterpart, when you choose to procreate. Okay, so your body's very intelligent. It knows what it's doing. It's not going to just release just for the fun of it. And even when you have a wet dream, you're not giving the best of what you have. You're giving off the worst, or the essence that you don't need. Okay, it's just like if you pour, a cup of water, and then you fill the cup up, but you keep pouring, and then the water starts to overflow. That's essentially what happens on a wet dream. You still have a cup full, but you might have pulled over a little bit, right? More than what the cup can hold. So then you have a spillage. You have a leakage. All right, guys. So don't beat yourself up. I want you to stay mentally strong, mentally confident. Because there's sometimes, guys, you have wet dreams and you think it's a relapse. So then you beat yourself up psychologically. And then you think you took an L. And your mind is powerful. Okay? You guys all know about placebo experiments where if the mind thinks something is real, it's going to create that. And you're going to get the results of that, right? Same thing with wet dreams. And if you think it's a relapse, you're going to recreate that in your mind as being a relapse. And you're going to feel drained. You're going to feel low. All right? So you got to understand what's going on within the body. All right? You going on monk mode, especially monk mode, man, you're going to get wet dreams frequently here and there. The longer you go on this journey, you might not have them all the time, but you'll get them every now and then just so your body can cleanse itself out. Okay, so if you having wet dreams and you want to try to get rid of them, first start with your diet. Start with your eating habits, okay? Stop eating late at night. Because when you eat late at night, your body has a certain... Your body, your cells in your body are just like us, right? They work shifts. So you have a morning shift, you have a second shift, and you have a third shift. Okay? So in the morning shift, first shift, this is when you have the cells that detox the body. Okay? This is why when you wake up, you got to use the bathroom. Because those cells have been working to collect all the junk. And then if you look in real life, what time do they pick up the garbage? What time does the garbage truck go around? In the AM, right? The detox, the cleanse. Okay? And then on the second shift, this is when your cells are active, your digestive system is active. So now it's time to eat. Because when you eat, the food's going to get digested fast, and then it's going to get put into the right places, right? So this is why, you don't want to break fast. You want to wait till like the afternoon or noon to start eating, because that's when your cells are active. And then the night shift, this is when your body starts to sort everything out. It starts to file everything in its place, all the vitamins, nutrients, right? It starts to collect the trash, all right? Pile the trash up. So with that being said, guys, you can't be eating too late at night because the cells that digest the food they off, They didn't clocked out. So now you got this food that's sitting inside of you, all right? And it's going to create urges. It's going to stimulate your lower chakras, okay? Especially your sacral chakra. This is why you get a release. Also, guys, pay attention to what you digest and mentally, right? Pay attention to what you digesting through your ears, music and things like this, affirmations. Before you go to bed, say positive affirmations to yourself, okay? And ask for protection in your dream world, so you don't get, nothing that you don't want to happens in the dream world, right? So just say a simple affirmation like, I will hold on to my essence in the dream world, or I am protected. Nothing can harm me. Nothing can attack me. All right, and then you'll see things start to happen. But guys, you got to change your lifestyle. All right, don't beat yourself up. All right, it's all part of the journey. You're gonna get wet dreams. That's inevitable. Okay, just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do to have the best experience. All right. So for the guy who asked me, is it a relapse? No, it's not a relapse, man. It's just your body doing what it has to do to regulate itself and keep your seed pure. Okay? Your seed is the most important thing in your body because that is your genetic information. Okay? That is your treasure. And you pass that on to the next generation. All right? So the food that you eat is information. Everything is information. So make sure you're putting the right information in your body so that you can pass on the best information to your offspring. All right? That being said, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description and in my pinned comments. Also, if you need a consultation, you want to speak to your boy Tay, I'll leave a link for that as well. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. Have a great weekend. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.